Oh, okay.
All right. Good evening. Today is October the 7th, 2019. I'd like to call, it is 7:30. I would like to call the meeting to order. Would you please stand for the opening prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance?
Lord, we're meeting here tonight to conduct matters of business. Guide our hearts and our mind in the spirit of fairness, right thought, and speech. Impart your supreme wisdom upon our activities so that our affairs may reach a successful conclusion. Thank you for being the source of our guidance tonight. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Trying to keep you from being locked out.
Did you see him?
No.
He stands in front of me, and then all of a sudden he realizes nobody can see me. And he moves.
He does
He's a
that on
gentleman.
purpose.
He's a... All right, roll call, please.
I act together, we've been. No, it's not your fault. Lorraine,
Present.
Reed,
Here.
Mathis,
Here.
Kruger's present, Kessler's absent, Gopal,
Here.
and Tucker's absent. You have 5 members present.
All right. To the members of tonight's audience, we have 3 cameras in this room, and so it's televised, and it's on channel 191, and it's Charter Communications, if you have that. So on today's, about Wednesday, you can turn it on like at 8 in the morning. About every 4 hours, this program is played. Now, I don't know if they'll zoom into the audience or whatever, but if you come up to the podium, you will be seen on television. If you come up to the podium, you can give your name. You do not have to give your address. All right, approval of tonight's agenda. Are there any requests to amend tonight's agenda? A motion is in order to approve the agenda as presented.
So moved.
Support?
Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Included in the packet are the minutes for the September 16th regular meeting. Are there any corrections or requested revisions to the meeting minutes? I had a few, but I asked Tom ahead of time and I got the answer in regards to it. Does anyone else have any other questions? The minutes stand approved as presented. Expenditures. Are there any questions regarding any of the invoices that are in front of you? A motion is in order to approve the expenditures totaling $835,449.99 for payment. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
I vote yes. Mathis,
Yes.
Kessler's absent, Reed,
Yes.
Gopal,
Yes.
Tucker is absent, Lorraine.
Yes.
Public hearings, none. Reports. Fire Department third quarterly report. Fire Chief Chief Bowles, would you please like to present your report?
All right, I did something a little different compared to the way I've done the report in the past. There's always been some gray areas when I would say the 100 series fires and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read off the series and then tell you actually what it was, which it's going to take a little bit longer, but it'll go pretty quick. So for Fenton Township, there was 11 fires, which was a 100 series. So that was 6 building fires, which they could be AMAs with Fenton, Linden, Argentine, Money Township. Cooking fires were 2, car fires 1, passenger vehicle 2, and that's on the fires. EMS calls, which are Series 300, there was 113 total. So we had 61 311s, which a 311 is a assist to the EMS. We get on and help them out, take our reports and leave. 40 of them were actually EMS calls that we were on first and did patient care. 10 of them were vehicle accidents. 2 of them were vehicle accidents without injuries. And that's it for the 300s. Series 400, which are hazardous conditions, we had 8. So we had 2 carbon monoxide calls, we had 1 gas leak, we had 4 power lines down, we had 1 electrical equipment shorted out. So that's it for the 400 series. 500 series, we had 13. And that would be a smoke or odor removal. We had 1 of those. A public assist, we had 1. Assisting the police, we had 6. Unauthorized burning, open burns, we had 4.
Right.
And cover assignment, standby, move up, we had 1. 600 series, we had 38 of them. And the 600 series is just good intent calls. So that would be dispatched and canceled en route. We had 27 of them. 8 of them were no incident found on arrival. And 3 of them were smoke scare or odor of smoke. 700 series are false alarms. We had 17 of them, which would be a smoke there were 2 smoke detector activations. There was 1 carbon monoxide activation due to a malfunction. Unintentional transmission of an alarm, there was 1. Detector activation, no fire, there was 3. Alarm sounded, no fire, 5. And then 5 actual carbon monoxide detector activations with no CO. And then the 800 series is our weather stuff, and we had 2 weather calls. So a total of 202 alarms in Fenton Township, and that's Fenton and Tyrone Township combined. So Tyrone Township, there was 1 fire, which was a cooking fire. The medicals, 300 series, there were 3 311s. There were 5 actual 321s that we got on for EMS before the ambulance did. There was 1 motor vehicle accident. And a Series 400 hazardous condition. There was the arcing shorted electrical equipment. There was 1. 551, which was 500 series. There was 1, and we assisted the police department, Livingston County. And then the 600 series, a good intent call. We had dispatched and canceled en route 6 times. We had a 622, which there was no incident found. There was 2 of those. And the 700 series, false alarm. We had a carbon monoxide detector activation with no CO. And then, of course, the 800 series, we had the storm, which we had 1. So it kind of explains to you guys what the series are as far as 1 through 800. And that's the 3rd quarter report.
One question.
Go ahead.
For Fenton Township, you said you had 1 car fire and 2 passenger vehicle fires. What's the difference?
So the passenger vehicle would be, one would be a car, one would be a pickup.
Oh.
It's just the way it identifies it.
Oh, you break it down that much then? Okay.
Yep.
I was just curious. Thanks,
Any
Chief.
other questions? Any questions from the audience? Thank you, Chief. Good report. The next ordinance report is the ordinance enforcement officer, and that is from Pat Shaw, and I will read that. During the 3rd quarter, a wide variety of complaints include blight, tall grass, dog control, and junk vehicles are among the popular topics in enforcement. 1 ticket regarding a dangerous building is still with the court system, and 2 tickets regarding junk vehicles and a vicious dog was resolved. My main priority is to continue to gain compliance on any open enforcement matters and keep our trend of handling them quickly and consistently. Violations, he had a total of 74 in the month of July, August, September. Tall grass, blight, dog control, junk cars, noise, non-riparian, sight lines, soil erosion, solicitation, water course, and zoning. Action complaints, he had 74. Site inspections, he really goes out on them, is 331. Reports 2, letters sent 39, sign removals 62, stop work orders 3, tickets 2, and tall grass orders 1. And administration duties 130. People don't see how hard this gentleman works, but he's out early in the morning till at least noon on site. And he takes pictures, brings them in, checks them out, contacts the people, reads the reports, whatever. Then in the afternoon, he will bring some of the people in, get the tickets ready, whatever. He's doing a wonderful job. All right, now I have a very important person in the audience. And, are there any committee reports to be made? None. Communications, none. Adoption of ordinances, none. Unfinished business, none. This is new business. We are going to honor Eagle Scout Samuel Levy, L-E-V-I, Levy.
Levi.
Huh?
Levi.
Levi, okay, I'm sorry. All right, Fenton Township resident Samuel Levi recently achieved the rank of Eagle Scout in troop number 219. His Eagle Scout project included construction, equipment in Thompson Road, the dog park. I saw that, Samuel. I hope other people go in and see it. You did a beautiful job at the dog park. A resolution has been prepared to honor you for your impressive achievement. Resolution number 2019-49. Clerk Crew, would you please read the resolution?
Yes, thank you.
You want to stand up here, Samuel, and maybe by the American flag? I don't know, wherever.
Right up here, Sam. All in tonight. This is Resolution 2019-49. Whereas Fenton Township resident Samuel Levi has attained the rank of Eagle Scout, on November 23rd, 2019, will be presented with the prestigious Eagle Scout Award of the Eagle Scout Court of Honor, and whereas the Eagle Scout is the highest rank recognized attainable in scouting, and whereas to earn the rank of Eagle Scout, a Boy Scout must advance through various ranks of scouting, earn a minimum of 21 badges, and complete a service project that benefits a non-profit organization within the community. Whereas Samuel Levi, a valued member of Boy Scout Troop 209, I'm gonna get older than that, Sam, is dedicated young man who has earned the respect and admiration of his fellow scouts through his active participation in many programs sponsored by the Scouts of America. Whereas Sam accomplishments in Scouts include elected to the BSA Quarter of the Arrow 2017, member of the Governor's Honor Guard Troop 127 serving Mackinac Island, member of the Honor Guard serving the state of Michigan Park Service, served Troop 219 in several leadership positions, including patrol leader, assistant senior patrol leader, assistant patrol leader, and quartermaster. Attended numerous summer camps and international scout rallies, events throughout Michigan and the United States, and he earned a total of 56 badges, which is double, even more than you have to. Whereas Sam considered a major community service project consisting of construction and installing of agility equipment and leash poles in the Thompson Road Regional Dog Park, a product of 189 volunteer hours, fundraising efforts, and plenty of hard work. And whereas Sam's fundraising work donations that exceeded the cost of the project, and Sam's generous donation of these funds to the Thompson Road Regional Dog Park. Whereas Sam has truly exhibited a commitment to the principles of scouting and has consistently conducted himself in exemplary fashion in his journey to become an Eagle Scout. Now therefore be it resolved that the Fenton Township of the Charter Township of Fenton hereby applauds the diligence, determination, dedication of Samuel Levi in pursuing the highest honor awarded by the Boy Scouts of America, and extends his heartiest congratulations to him on the occasion of attaining the rank of Eagle Scout. And be it further resolved, this resolution be spread up on the minutes of this meeting and a copy provided to Mr. Levi. This resolution was adopted by the Township Board of the Charter Township of Fenton at a regular meeting duly called and held on the 7th day of October 2018. Congratulations. To your honors night, and I'll present you a framed one of these there. This is an extra copy. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, Samuel. Samuel, what grade are you in? Ninth grade? At Lake Fenton? Did he say 10th?
10th.
10th. What school? Okay. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you for your work. Thank you for having us.
Pardon me?
You still have to
Oh, no, I know.
vote. Okay.
All right. Oh, wait.
Anything you'd like to say? You sure? Would you like to get out of here?
We did have another, we
Okay.
came from our meeting where Samuel is running for the senior patrol leader. So the election, we're right at the beginning of the meeting so we could come here. And now we want to go back to see.
Oh,
Well,
all right.
That's
do it,
important
and
stuff.
like I told Samuel, I and others will be at the 23rd of November meeting for a presentation again.
Thank you. We'll be sending you a formal invitation as well.
Okay.
Samuel, did you put a plaque or anything on any of the, at the dog park, on any of the equipment that you built? You did? Good. I didn't go into it, I just was out in my car. But dogs are using it. It's wonderful. Thank you.
It's really fun to see him play on it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I need a motion to adopt the resolution number
I'll move the resolution.
2019-49 as presented.
Support.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Reed,
Yes.
Gopel.
Yes.
Lorraine.
Yes.
I vote yes. Mathis.
Yes.
Resolution passes.
Okay. Proposed amendments of the 2019 Fenton Township budget. Operation Manager Tom Broker, would you please review?
Yes, in your packet are proposed amendments to the general fund and fire fund budgets. I'll highlight some of the larger proposed changes. In the general fund, the construction cost on the two paving projects that we did not bond for, where we financed them through the general fund, $251,000 increase to the road costs to fund that construction. That's the North Shore and Eleanor Street projects. And that's offset by $111,000 increase in projected revenue in special assessment payments and payoffs. And then going forward, the additional payments over the years will be revenue as well. A $50,000 decrease in road expenditures due to the delay in the proposed paving project for Whitaker Road from Linden to Harp. The net change to the overall general fund budget is zero. We're showing a $50,000 projected surplus, which would be reserved for the Hogan Road Bridge. And we've not yet found out if that will be funded in 2022, but we should hear this month. In the fire fund, because of the recent approvals regarding trucks, we increased the proposed revenue for proceeds from sale of assets by $25,000 for the sale of the 99 pumper truck. And then increased truck expense by $591,000 for the cost of the new truck. We had a $30,000 increase to building and grounds expense to cover a new roof for the Bull Street Station and for the construction or installation of the training center equipment adjacent to the DPW facility on Silver Lake Road. And then reduced the projected salary expense by $30,000 based on year-to-date actuals. The overall net for the fire fund, we're still showing a positive balance at the end of the year. Obviously a deficit for this year because of the truck purchase, but that's the way that fund typically operates. We build it up and then spend it when we need the large capital expenditures. There are no proposed amendments to the other funds at this time, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Any board discussion? When Tom was talking about the roads, he has really worked hard. How many Tom, how many roads all total? You had your list that you had done for assessments.
So the total special assessments, we finished up several of them now, but we've had a total of 23 in process at one
That's
time or another
wonderful.
this year.
We were able to work something with the figures. It's great. Is there any other board discussion in regards to that? All right, a motion is in order to adopt the 2019 Fenton Township budget as presented.
So moved.
Do I have
Support.
any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Mathis,
Yes.
Kessler is absent, I vote yes. Gopel,
Yes.
Tucker's absent, Lorraine,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
motion passes.
Okay, thank you. Proposed revisions to the Fenton Township schedule of fees. Operation Manager Tom Broker, would you please review?
Yes, in your packet is a fee schedule with some highlighted proposed revisions. I'll do them in the order in which they appear. They're all on the first page. One is a change to the remodeling / alteration / fire repair for residential permits. It's always been a $100 flat rate, and what we have found is people will get their $100 permit, basically tear the whole house down except for one stick or
that's
one
true.
wall. And so we're still doing inspections like a whole new house. And so what we've decided to do, or we're proposing to do, is put it at 50 cents a square foot, just like new construction, with a minimum of 100. So if they're truly doing just a bathroom remodel or something small that doesn't require much, the most they may not have to pay any more than $100. A little further down, under the building permit deposit, and I did revise this language based on a conversation with Attorney Belzer. Actually, I fixed it in commercial. I forgot to do it here. Instead of saying refunded after final approval, it's refundable. That money is held until the final approval is done, and deductions can be made from that deposit if there are extra inspections or other reasons to withhold money. And what we're adding is requiring that permit deposit also on demolitions. We've had a lot of ones who haven't followed through on getting their sewer cut and cap inspected. And so by having that deposit, it gives us a little more leverage. And then the largest change under the commercial building permits, for new construction, it's traditionally been 50 cents a square foot, which has served us very well. Until we get a really large project, then the fee becomes probably indefensible if we were to be challenged over it. So what we came up with was a tiered fee structure. So the first story, the first 50,000 square feet of the first story is still at 50 cents a square foot. So that's going to cover most of our construction. But we get something large, then the higher it goes on the first story, the lower, the additional square footage is less. And then the second and third story are at a reduced rate. So we did some comparisons with some surrounding communities. This falls pretty much in line with what others are doing on commercial with this tiered approach. And those are the only changes proposed at this time. The zoning administrator and I will be reviewing the rest of the fee schedule between now and the end of the year. We may have additional recommendations to update a few things, but these are ones we wanted to get in place right away.
This is something that had to be done because we're getting large development. So is there any board discussion in regards to it? Nope. All right. I need a motion to adopt the revised Fenton Township schedule of fees as presented.
So moved.
Support.
And this will be, second support. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Gopel,
Yes.
Lorraine,
Yes.
Mathis,
Yes.
I vote yes. Reed,
Yes.
motion passes.
All right, it's going to be effective on October the 8th, 2019. The next item is a proposed hiring of Fenton Township Fire Department. Chief Voles, will you review and recommend the hiring, please?
I'd like to recommend that the Township Board approve the hiring of Nicholas Pretz. He's also as a member of the Fenton Township Fire Department. Mr. Pretz is a licensed paramedic and has passed all pre-employment screenings. I believe you'll be an excellent addition to our department. Thanks for your consideration.
All right, any board discussion? A motion to approve the hiring of Nicholas Pretz as a member of the Fenton Township Fire Department.
So moved.
Do I have a second? Okay. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Kessler is absent. I vote yes. Reed,
Yes.
Lorraine,
Yes.
Mathis,
Yes,
Tucker is absent. Gopal.
Yes.
Motion passes.
thank you. Board
Thank you.
comments. Are there any other comments from the members of the board?
Bonnie, I just want to let you guys know there is also one more applicant that's in processing, and there's 2 more applicants out for new hires. So
Great,
it's
great.
just letting you guys know there's more hires coming in.
This afternoon, when I went home at 3 o'clock, Torrey Road was bumper to bumper. Was there an accident on the expressway?
Yeah, we had a crash on right underneath the Torrey Road overpass at 23. Or not Torrey Road, the Laring Road overpass, excuse me.
Was it a critical one?
It was
or-
a semi, a Corvette, and a mini SUV.
Who won?
Everybody did.
Excellent.
No injuries.
No injuries.
No injuries.
Excellent.
Okay,
So,
thank you. Did I already ask this? Are there any other comments from you, the board members? I just want to say that everything right now in the township's going pretty well. And the buildings we're getting a lot of new buildings going on. I'm going to hurry up, Mark, I promise you. All right, so I'm going to put it to public comments and on agenda and non-agenda items. Mark wants to go see Dancing with the Stars. All right. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak? Okay. I will say good evening. The meeting is adjourned.